An Alliance man could be facing serious felony charges stemming from a Friday evening argument in Box Butte County. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a 66-year-old Alliance man has been arrested and is facing some serious felony charges from a Friday night stabbing in Box Butte County. Alliance Police Chief John Kiss says officers were dispatched to a residence on Toluca Avenue and found a 42-year-old male had been stabbed in the chest. The victim has been identified as Stephen Oliver, who was transported to Box Butte General Hospital by Alliance Emergency Medical Services. Chief Kiss says through their investigation, it appears that Oliver and suspect George W. Smith had gotten into an argument which escalated quickly. Smith was taken into custody and charges have been recommended to the Box Butte County Attorney. Kiss adds that this investigation is ongoing and further details will be provided when appropriate. Well, authorities have released the name of the victim from Friday night's rollover crash east of Mitchell. Scottsbluff County Sheriff says 38-year-old Zachary Haraski of Scottsbluff died at the scene. Authorities say one occupant was ejected and one occupant was trapped inside of the vehicle, which had caught on fire. Sheriff Mark Overman says neither occupant was wearing their seatbelts, and the accident remains under investigation. And a 20-year-old Scottsbluff man who was pulled over after a driver reported that he was following their vehicle for a prolonged time is now facing serious felony charges. When officers pulled over Jason Allen shortly before 2 a.m. Friday, officers found two teenage girls, aged 13 and 15, inside the car with him. When searched, police found a loaded handgun and also noticed that the home screen photo depicted a male and female lying in a bed partially covered in a sheet. Allen told the officer that the picture was him and his girlfriend, but denied that the female in the picture was the 15-year-old girl. The 15-year-old female did tell officers that she and Allen had been in a relationship for several months and they had had sex. Allen was taken into custody and is now facing charges including first-degree sexual assault of a minor, which is a Class 2 felony, and possession of a stolen firearm, a Class 2A felony. Allen was arraigned on the charges on Monday in Scottsbluff County Court. Bond has been set at $70,000 at 10%. And he's scheduled to be back in court on June 30th for his preliminary hearing. Well, straight ahead, Bill Boyer's in with your Tuesday evening forecast here on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
Take your career to the next level with Chadron State College's online Master of Business Administration program, taught by experienced professors who care about your success. The accredited, fully online MBA program is backed by CSC's more than 100 years of education leadership. Flexible, 8-week courses let you work at your own pace wherever you are, and CSC's experienced professors are committed to your success. Chadron State College, real people, real results. Join us today at csc.edu.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Going to be dealing with clear skies across the area this evening. Nothing happening. Sunshine and then clear and then sunny. Not much in the way of clouds. Winds are light as well, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Going to be a very, very quiet, calm, comfortable evening. But it will turn hotter tomorrow and Thursday. Friday's going to be a bit cooler. Couldn't rule out a small chance of a storm there. It'll be hot through the weekend. Downright hot, in fact, for portions of the weekend this weekend. 86 yesterday after a morning low of 51 degrees. Nothing, you did have 2/100 of an inch of moisture actually in the rain gauge, so about 84 hundredths now for the month. And 599 for the year. We're just shy of 6 inches. We'd ordinarily have over 8.5, so we're about 2.6 inches there in the hole for the year. 76 right now in Laramie. It's 78 Valentine, 81 right now in Hastings. We have 70s and 80s here across our region. The 70s confined to the Sand Hills. Low to mid 80s here for most of us in the North Platte River Valley, and 77 over in Cheyenne. Winds are calm here across the region, or relatively light, not completely calm, but 5 to 10 miles an hour. And we don't have much happening. Quiet conditions out there tonight. A stray shower down along the Wyoming-Colorado border. That is about it. And we're going to be dealing with clear skies here across the area. Temps are going to be comfortable tonight in the 50s all across the region. To tomorrow we go, where just a few clouds in the morning, maybe a low cloud or two. That's about it. Through the afternoon, we're going to be dealing with a few afternoon clouds, but really tomorrow going to be just a hot day and relatively quiet. We're going to be dealing with a couple of showers and storms here over the high country. I think they're going to have a hard time pushing out onto the plains. We'll stay clear here across the region, and low temperatures or high temperatures tomorrow going to be into the 90s here across a large portion of the region, at least upper 80s, if not low 90s for most of us. Let's take a look at rainfall, and just not much happening. A few showers down around the Cheyenne area. That is about it. Now let's take a look at your forecast. Mainly clear, quiet tonight, all quiet on the weather front. 57 for a low. For tomorrow, 93, hotter conditions coming our way with winds still tomorrow at just 5 to 10 miles an hour. Another very nice day. We stay hotter even on Thursday with upper 90s. Friday, the one anomaly there where we slip back into the mid 80s. But take a look at Sunday. We're looking at highs topping the 100-degree mark. We'll be near that again on Monday as well. A little cooler by Tuesday still, though. Temps above 90 with some late-day thunderstorms entering the forecast finally by Tuesday of next week.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
As farmers make plans to return to their fields for spring planting, we urge farmers to be alert to the dangers of working near overhead power lines. Electricity is one of the most overlooked, yet deadly hazards of working on a farm. Beware of increased height when loading and transporting equipment on trailers. Avoid raising the arms of planters or cultivators or raising truck beds near power lines. So let's take extra caution this spring planting season. This message brought to you by
Roosevelt Public Power District, your touchtone energy partner, the power of human connections.
At TC & More in Scotts Bluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & More has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & More on Facebook. TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scotts Bluff.
Welcome back. Unified Command announcing yesterday the Panhandle's third COVID-19 related death has been confirmed. A Scottsbluff County woman in her 90s who had underlying health conditions was the latest death. Scottsbluff County Health Director Paulette Schnell offered her sincerest sympathy to her family and stresses that increased precautions remain critical against the virus, especially to protect the most vulnerable in the community. Unified Command also reporting that 10 Scottsbluff County cases have been deemed recovered, but also announcing 9 new cases in the Panhandle. Those new cases include a Cheyenne County woman in her 50s, a Dawes County woman in her 50s, and a Dawes County man in his 50s, as well as 6 new cases here in Scottsbluff County. Those include a female in her teens, 2 in their 20s, and 1 woman aged 80 or older, as well as a Scottsbluff County man in his 60s and a Scottsbluff County male in his teens. Through Monday evening, the Panhandle has had 243 positive cases, 152 recoveries. leaving 88 active cases, 76 of those in Scotts Bluff County, 4 in Cheyenne County, 4 in Morrill County, 3 in Dawes County, and 1 active case in Sioux County. Well, straight ahead, Chabella Guzman will be in with a check-in on Ag News. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Yeah, I like to snag a couple crinkle fries before I pass it to the back. It's the dad tax, kiddos, and everyone's got to pay.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leith Heads.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
A study partially funded by the Nebraska Wheat Board is going on at the High Plains Ag Lab in Sydney. Cody Creech, Nebraska Extension Dryland Cropping Specialist, says they are looking specifically at the seeding rate and row spacing interaction with yield, water use, and quality of the wheat. He explains more on the row spacing.
The row spacings we have out here are 7.5, 10, 15, and 20 inches. And normally you would think 20 inches, that's incredibly wide for wheat, and it is. But it's kind of the same idea of, when you think about skip row corn, those extra wide spacings in a dry year might be more high yielding than some of those narrower row spacings where they have a lot more competition between the rows. And so what we've done is we put moisture sensors out here in the soil to see as the year goes along and as this wheat matures, where is that wheat pulling that moisture from versus within the row or between the rows, and how does that at the end of the day impact that wheat yield and quality.
The row spacing of 7.5 performed better with last year's wet year, but this year is beginning to show signs of heat stress. Creech says they are looking for the right combination for wet and dry years.
We also have 5 populations out here to see if if there's anything we should be doing on a dry year compared to a wet year. I know it's hard to predict what the weather's going to do. Usually we can follow the trends and know, okay, we might be going into a dry spell now. Maybe we need to up or decrease our seeding rate. Maybe we need to look at a wider row spacing.
Creech says there are a lot of variations to look at, and they are looking to give a producer a better understanding as they go to plant the wheat or invest in equipment.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
Get the incredible power of iPhone SE free from Viera Wireless. It's the most affordable way to experience iPhone, along with our Share More or Unlimited plans. Stay connected to life with all the talk, text, and data you can handle. Now starting as low as $30 a month per line. So make the switch to Viera today at your friendly local store or with our new limited contact takeout service or online at Viera.com. Viera Wireless, where we make you our priority. See full offer details at Viera.com.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scotts Bluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scotts Bluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, it may look different than in years past, but the Scottsbluff County Fair is on schedule and set to go for July 25th through August 1st. Fair Director Lana Hubbard told KNB News they will be observing social distancing and guidelines from public health officials to provide a safe yet fun experience for everyone who attends. She says they will have exciting grandstand events lined up nightly, but there will be no reserved seating this year.
That will be our best ability to do the social distancing, is to remove the reserved seating. You know, the other events, we've got monster trucks coming in on Friday night, our tractor pull. We have a new event called the Dirt Dash. It's a form of racing. And so we can spread people out. We may have to bring in additional bleachers.
For more information about the 2020 Scottsbluff County Fair, you can go to their website at scottsbluffcountyfairgrounds.com. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.